And welcome back to another rousing episode of Z.A.T.O. I Love the World and Everything in It. The last time we were together, we were diving more into the, I guess, somewhat brief history between Asya and Ira before Ira went missing, ran away, eloped. We're still not sure, but I'm pretty sure that we are very soon going to find out what happened to her, and we are probably going to be exposed immediately to the fallout that is going to have on one Asya's mental state. So without further ado, let's just do the damn thing. Ow! My wrist is tired. I'm gonna totally wear down this poor eraser at this rate. I've got to remember to buy a new one. It's just a bit annoying. Even though I ask my classmates to be more careful, they always forget about it. I didn't used to do that before, but now whenever I lend a textbook to someone, I specifically ask them not to doodle in it. Despite that, they always come back with crude drawings all over. Our girl's still a doormat. All that time around that strong... That strong example of somebody that could stand up for herself and not doing much for poor Asya herself. I can't hand them back to the library like that, and I'll just get in trouble if a teacher sees it. I lean back in my chair. A week. That's how long it's been since I've last seen her. It's not exactly new for her to skip several days at a time, but a whole week? Nobody else seems to be bothered, though. I shouldn't be either. It's not her job to be my, I don't want to call her pit bull. Either way, it's nothing new. Nothing new, nothing bad. Maybe Ira is just taking in the town she's grown to love. Who knows when she'll return here after she moves out? I get that. I would do the same, but still. I just wish I could see her. Is she still mad at me? I really hope not. But if she is, I have just the thing to help it. That's right, it's done. I wrote Ira a poem. I wonder how she'll react. I wonder if she'll like it. I really hope she likes it. Maybe she'll smile. Or what if she gets flustered? That would be so cute. I want to see her make that face again. I always love when we're outside and they bring that little snow effect back. It really does a good job of immersing you. This game is so smart. I keep walking around. I don't really expect to see her at this point. It just feels like a duty I need to fulfill. Like a soldier patrolling the streets. Whoa, that sounds pretty cool. And it's not like the weather is harsh all the time. Real colds will settle in a couple weeks. The wind can get annoying after a few hours, but aside from that, it's bearable. It's pretty. It's all good. Can find the silver lining in anything. The main road, the two residential streets, the community center, the helipad, the garages, the parking lot, the school, the stadium, the research center, the kindergartens, the barracks. I've seen it all 1,000 times. Perhaps somewhere deep down, I am a little tired of this view. But I can't hate it, and I can't pretend like I won't miss it when it ceases to exist. When I finish school, I'll go to university. I'll tell everyone from Vorkuta, not Vorkuta 5, because Vorkuta 5 does not exist. People from Vorkuta 5 do not exist. The ones outside will ask me something about Vorkuta, and the real Vorkuta, and the ones outside will ask me something about Vorkuta, the real Vorkuta, and I'll answer with zero hesitation. If I couldn't do that, I wouldn't be allowed to leave at all. So I guess that's a thing, is that you have to kind of, I guess, I don't know, maybe there's a test you have to pass before you can leave Vorkuta 5? Or you've got to talk and sound like you're actually from Vorkuta. To leave Vorkuta 5, you have to deny its existence. I have to deny its existence no matter how much I want it to exist. I have to deny. I have to. but it's tough. So tough that I'm not sure I'll ever manage. Realistically, I'll probably slip up and blurt out something incongruent. I do slip up a lot. I hope I'll get better at that by then. Maybe I should stop. I lower my scarf and take a big breath. Ouch! I'm seriously gonna catch a cold from this. Buh. At least my head feels really clear. I look up and see the familiar purple gray of the northern twilight. No, not twilight. Today is the first day of this year's polar night, so I won't see the sun until the tail end of December. It's nothing too bad. Personally, I don't mind the dark. Some people seem to get really depressed during this time, but I'm not one of those. I would not be able to handle that, I don't think. I get bad enough depression and anxiety and all that awful seasonal affective stuff during winter, but if you had to deal with like perpetual, days of night, I think I might actually go insane. If I stay out for just a little longer and wait for the clouds to clear, I'll see the stars come fully into view. It's a beautiful sight, especially from here, from the barracks. Far better than that dinky sliver of the sky I'd see from my apartment windows. I wish I could stick around for longer, but it's getting too cold. I start making my way back. Decrepit rows of worker housing disappear behind bigger and bigger homes. There's an old playground just around the corner. That's right, we used to go there all the time with Toshia. Even back then, it was kind of unpopular. They built a newer one just 5 minutes away, so we often got to have the whole thing to ourselves. I guess that's why we liked the place. Somehow today feels quieter than ever. I can hear a faint clinking sound as the wind passes through the swing set chains. Huh? I slow down. There's a figure sitting in the frozen merry-go-round. A drunkard? No, we don't have those kinds of people here. At least not out and about on the streets. And the frame doesn't seem like it belongs to a man either. I mean, a woman can be a drunkard too, right? Or do we call her a lush? I'm not sure. I feel like drunkard could, I feel like that could be pretty gender neutral. I approach, gently making my way through the snow. My Valinki sink into the with almost no resistance, almost zero sound. When was the last time we've had snow this soft? I don't remember, but perhaps I've stopped noticing the crunch of ice under my feet. Perhaps it's me being too focused on the person I've now recognized. It's Ira. Hey, Oh, nah, this girl ain't doing good. Yeah, this might not be the time. She's hunched over, elbows on her knees, hood down despite the cold. Her hair is tangled, half wet from the snow. What is she doing out here? Smoking or... Huh? I stop a few meters away. Ira is letting out quiet, gasping sobs. Ira? She looks up fast as if jolted awake. Eyes red and puffy, face raw from wiping it with her sleeves. There's a bit of snot on her upper lip. What do you want? I don't know what to answer. What do I want? All I can think about is how I've never seen a person look so small. Damn. Ira swipes at her eyes again, then stands. She stumbles a little, trying to regain her usual posture. What, another one of your hangout spots? Damn creep. Her voice cracks halfway through. Well, enjoying the show? I slowly shake my head. No, I just saw you. Ira rubs her nose on her sleeve again. Her hands are shaking. And go back wherever the hell you came from. Go home, Asya. This isn't for you. I take a small step forward. I want to say something, anything, but my head draws a blank. Before I can squeeze out a single word, Ira turns around and stumbles through the snow away from the playground. I can't even muster the courage to call out to her, let alone follow. I simply watch as Ira vanishes into the alley. If not for her footprints, I'd believe she was never even there. The snow keeps falling. A feeling I've long forgotten swells inside me. I've learned to not acknowledge it, so it got buried many layers deep. The hollow space, my chest grows darker. The sky is full of pinpricks. The world is looking down on me, but not in the way other people do. It's kind and gentle, and I don't feel small under its gaze. Its eyes are pure and tender. Chapter break? Oh, okay. Episode 1 end. Episode 2, Marina. Okay. So she disappeared after that. She disappeared after we saw her. So now I guess we're going to catch up with Marina. The inside of the Z.A.T.O cafe is warm. It looked that way. I told you I was gonna fuck up all the Russian, man. Oh, I told you it would happen. It looked that way whenever I walked past its huge glass windows. The whole interior basked in golden light. I did feel tempted to enter a couple of times, but whenever I saw my classmates there and realized they'd see me sitting at a table all alone, I just kept walking. That's probably for the best. You've really never been here before? Mm-hmm. Whoa. Well, there's a first time for everything. You gotta try their bird's milk souffle. So good. All right. I think my mom brought something home from this cafe a couple of times. Eclairs, Medovic, some other sweets. And I don't remember much, but they must have been good. I always buy my own treats at the store. They're cheap and tasty. Yeah, cheaper than those for sure. Cheaper than these for sure. Oh, you got something else? I like kartoshka more. Well, why did you recommend it then? They only had one left. Seriously? Hey, don't misunderstand. You just look like a bird's milk kind of person, you know? What's that supposed to mean? Don't worry about it. Just take a bite. Take a bite. Do you like it? It's wonderful. See? Marina is drinking coffee. She seems like a nice girl. At first I thought she was trying to mess with me or play some sort of prank, but now it doesn't seem so. When she pulled me all the way down the stairs, I thought she'd want to talk outside our school. No way, it's cold as hell. Let's go somewhere comfy. So she said. I glance around. I suppose it is pretty comfy. Most of the customers seem to be other school kids, though the adults are probably at work. We sat at the table in the very corner, nestled just behind the window panes and a good distance away from everyone else. I looked back at my teacup. I wonder what Ira would order here. Right. Marina. So, you know I met Ira yesterday. Did you see us? She chews and shakes her head. Nope. Then she told me about it. Huh? So yesterday, as far as I know, I'm the last person to have seen her. Okay. You met... Okay, you met Ira when exactly? I'm not sure. Around 8 in the evening, I think. Yeah, that lines up. She rang my intercom at 1:30 that. She came to your house? Yes. She asked me to come out, and her voice sounded distressed. I invited her to come inside, but she refused. No, please, just come down. I need to talk. So I ran down and... Oh, what happened? My God. This poor girl is just destroyed in the matter of a couple days. She looked so shaken. I've never seen her like that before. Not in a long time, at least. Yeah, she looked rough when I saw her, too, right? I tried to calm her down, but she kept sobbing. I can't... You were right. I shouldn't have... I don't know. I don't think I can help it anymore. I don't want to go. It's okay. It's okay. You won't go. Ira, you won't go. No, I know. There's no more time left. That's it. I'm out, Marina. Don't say that. We can fix this. You can still... No, I can't. Nobody can. I can't even write anymore. What? Like, was she a writer, or does she mean she can't physically write anymore? Is she deteriorating? I can't write anything. Ira. I held her while she stood there weeping. I kept saying the same stuff. She kept saying the same stuff. I didn't know what to do. Then she said, she saw me. Just now. Before I came here. Huh? That freaking weirdo. Asya. She saw me like this. She saw me. Weirdo. Her words, not mine. She laughs. Don't take it personally. You know how Ira is. She seemed to cool down a little after that. Hey, you sure you don't want to come up? You can stay over at our place if you don't feel right. It's fine. I'm okay. I'll be going then. Wait. Come on, just like that? Yeah. Bye. You're kidding me. And then she left. You didn't try to stop her? Huh? I mean, I can't, like, restrain her. And hey, I could ask you the same thing. You didn't hold her down with her hands behind her back, did you? No, I didn't. I did just watch her walk away, didn't I? But judging by Marina's story, it looks like these two really were friends. What did she say again? She hasn't seen Ira like this in a while. Has she been this... So she's been in a similar state before? And now she's all messed up? All because she'll be forced to leave? So maybe she's got some kind of, like, long-term, like mental problem? I mean, because if we're dealing with a mental illness or something, and being 1986, I mean, obviously, mental health is not really at the forefront of I think, any country in the world's, you know, priority list. So they're just gonna, you know, send her home with a pill and call her hysterical. So why can't we tell anyone about this? Well, how much do you know about Ira's family? Admittedly, not much. I know they've had some issues because of Ira's behavior. They say she'll be expelled and sent away after this quarter. That's about it. Well, you're not far off. Her parents have been catching lots of flack. Yes, but I still don't really understand it. What do you mean? I mean, even if they're getting criticized, sending Ira away, it just feels like they're giving up on her. Well, what do you suggest they do? Huh? We only have one school. If Ira gets expelled, she has to study somewhere. That's true. But he feels wrong. There must be other options. I guess some people learn at home, but I'm pretty sure you gotta be disabled to get approved for that. And who's gonna teach her? Her dad works at the institute. Her mom's a nurse. Wait. She said she was bringing her mom. Yeah, okay, so this matches up with the inconsistency earlier about her being at the institute because her dad works at the institute, not her mom. No one has time for that. Wait, I thought her mom was... I don't like it either. But I can see where they're coming from. I look down at the cake I've been aimlessly picking at. She's right. I was so quick to cast a moral judgment, Did I expect her whole family to move just because of Ira's poor attendance? Did I expect them to come begging on their knees for the board to keep her enrolled? It's just so childish. I understand, but what does this have to do with keeping silent? You know Ira has a little brother? Huh? A little brother? I had no clue. She does. His name's Tolik. Funny kid. I really had no idea. That's okay. You see, it's true Ira's parents haven't had it easy, but Tolik's got it so much worse. You know how when adults are cruel, they try to be subtle about it? Kids don't. It's not so bad when you're in kindergarten. Sure, some kids won't play with you because their mommy told them not to, but they're still too small to really get it. It sucks, but it's not the end of the world. However, he's going to school next year, so right after his sister got expelled. That's one hell of a legacy to walk into. Oh no. No pressure, right? At least nobody will expect too much from him. Don't say that. Sorry, bad joke. But my point is, everyone knows it's gonna get worse. I can imagine. Yeah. So on top of all that, picture how people react if they find out his sister is unstable. Ira's already prone to anger. You've seen it yourself, right? Now imagine adding hysterics to the mix. Sobbing, panicking, acting strange. Not a great look. Well, that's a bit crude. I wouldn't call what Ira did hysterics. I wouldn't either. But you know how they're gonna but you know how they're gonna paint it. Word spreads fast. You say anything to the teachers or the police, the next day everyone in town will know. That's why I don't think it'll help anyone, Asya. But maybe it could give them a clue. What clue? Well, if anyone should give a testimony, it's me. I saw her last, right? Oh, right. That makes sense. Well, I told him I saw Ira from our apartment window around that time. You know, without the part where I came down to talk. But I don't know how helpful that'll be. She seemed to go in the direction of her house after we met, but I didn't exactly follow her home. So, not much of a pointer. At least they know she didn't leave the city. Border Patrol could tell them that much. Right. This sure is a pickle. I've had my doubts about reporting this from the start, and now Marina has solidified them one by one. Tolik, this really could harm Ira's little brother. But if that's the case, are we really supposed to sit back and do nothing? I don't like that. I don't like the idea of that. There's one more thing I wanted to clear up. One burning question Marina must know the answer to. Oh, by the way, you seem to be a good friend of Ira's. Maybe you know something about this. Good friend is generous, huh? I mean, I guess I am. Just don't tell Ira that. She'll break out in hives. Oh no, really? Yep. She said my jokes get on her nerves. Can you believe that? Yeah, I believe that. What? Mean. Sorry. I'm used to the abuse. Wait, that gives me an idea. Huh? Let's climb a roof and yell some crap like, Irochka, Marinochka, best friends forever. That girl will come back and just to choke us. Wow, that's so smart, ain't it? But the roofs are slippery this time of year. Boo. Well, we'll tie a rope around you then. Why me? You seem lighter. That's it? Don't worry, I'll hold you real steady. I have a strong center of gravity. So I'm doing the screaming then. Exactly. This plan cannot fail. I love it already. Oh no. I'm no good at that. Don't worry. I'll just pretend to lose grip on the rope. You'll shriek your lungs out. I refuse. How long has it been since I last chatted with someone like this? It feels like forever. Marina, huh? We keep talking and I don't feel uncomfortable, not one bit. Really, I haven't felt so carefree speaking to a person in a while. Should conversations be this easy? It feels like I'm cheating, especially considering the circumstances. Just yesterday, we both saw you were agitated and crying her eyes out. Today we learned she never came back home. It's supposed to be terrifying, but for some reason, it's as if both of us are certain we'll see her again. As if there's no way things will not turn out okay. They have to. Oh, what the hell? Huh? Crap. Why now? Oh, good. You. So, they finally let you in, huh, Shubina? This place has really gone downhill. Yo, Wadek. Marina. Huh? Those two know each other? Look at you, getting a replacement already? Can't blame ya. But come on, Shubina of all people? He looks at me. No offense. Oh, fuck off. Oh, fuck off. You keeping tabs on all my friends? How flattering. Asya, he's in love. Yeah, in your dreams. It's just funny how you always gotta have someone like that around. Someone like that? Marina menacingly lifts her coffee cup. You want this on your pants? Ooh, scary. You want to get banned from your single hangout spot? I won't. It'll just be a happy little accident. With your aim? Look who's talking. Asya, this guy couldn't aim for the toilet till he was 11. His mattress, however. Shut up, that's not... Garen makes sure none of his buddies heard that. He glances back at us, trying to look unbothered. Why am I even talking to you? Good question. Wasn't she your best friend or something? Huh? Jeez, why does everyone keep saying that? I mean, maybe I'm wrong. You seem to be having a snazzy time without her around. Having a good laugh and all. And? You were joking about it too. Huh? In class. You laughed when they declared Iris... You laughed when they declared Iria missing. Well, she ain't my friend, is she? The bitch attacked me. That's not the point. You don't think she's really missing? I don't give a damn. And you don't really seem to either. Why should anyone? Huh? You're exhausting. Don't worry, the feeling's mutual. Well, whatever. I just came in to check if it's really Shubina over there. Thought I was hallucinating for a second. So what, they let you out in public now? Must be a big day for you. Having fun? She was before you showed up. 1, not talking to you. 2, learn to take a joke. Whatever. My boys are waiting for me. Ciao, ladies. Enjoy your evening. Why, thank you. With a sneering grin, Garen strolls back to his friend group. What the heck was that? I guess I shouldn't be surprised at running into him. I shouldn't be running into him, or shouldn't be surprised running into him. Other kids hang out at this cafe all the time. Even so, it's like a bucket of cold water gets splashed over my head. Jeez, can you believe this? Yeah, I didn't expect that. No, seriously, how can a man be so catty? Never thought about it. It's just so pathetic. She glares at the table of schoolboys from across the room. Do you two know each other? Yeah, we played together as kids. Oh. It's a boring story. We got along when we were little, and I grew into a normal person, and he grew into a jerk. So we stopped talking. The end. I suppose that happens a lot. Yep. Well, I'm not exactly sad about it. It's like, bye-bye. Don't let the door hit you on the way out. Speaking of which, want to head out? No fun sitting here with those losers stinking up the place. Yes. Let's go. The cold immediately stings our noses as we step outside. The sky is just as dark as it was when we went in an hour ago. It's a deep violet, one of my favorites. Ooh, that would be pretty. Just a nice deep violet. See, that's probably what I would be. I would probably be okay with, a nice deep violet sky during a polar winter. Just, not for, what is it? Like, I think it's like 2 weeks or something. It's pretty long. Marina huffs and grumpily pulls at her scarf. Man, I wish we had more cafeterias or something. Well, there's the pub. The pub. I guess we could get in. I've been told I look mature for my age. Is she seriously considering it? Also, who told you that? If you want to sit somewhere, we can go to the, library. I realized how lame of a suggestion that was halfway through the sentence. Gah. And here I thought I was doing all right. Library? Huh. Never thought about that. Well, it's rather nice if you just want to, be at peace for a bit. Whoa. At peace. Peace and quiet's important, yeah. Self-reflection, meditation, contemplation, like Buddha and stuff. Yeah. I hear you. I get it. Buddha? Sounds great. I'll try it sometime. Thanks. You're welcome? I think I'll go home for today, though. Ah, yes, that's all right. I was thinking the same. Cool, then. It was nice talking to you, Asya. Sorry about the whole Waddick thing, though. Oh, no, don't worry. It's not your fault. He just came up to us, so... No, I kind of made it all worse. That guy just drives me up a wall. Yeah, that's fair. I guess Ira and I have that in common. Did she really throw a friggin' chair at him? Yes, she did. It was very cool. Did she tell you about the time she tried to stab him? Because also, equally if not more so cool. Hey. I'm sure she's fine. You are? Yeah. This probably sounds silly, but it's like I believe in her. No way she would just go and disappear like that. I think I get what you mean. Ira's really tough. Exactly. She's not going down that easy, yeah? Yeah. Well, I'll be going then. See you around, Asya. Bye-bye. She called her Asuka there, which I think is like a more, I think it's kind of like maybe honorific kind of thing, where like, that's a kinder way to say her name, or, I guess. Like, I know that adding ka to the end of a name means something. We've seen it a few times already. See ya. Marina energetically waves her mitten at me and runs off down the road. I wave back before going on my way. I shoot a parting glance at the cafe. There's the table occupied by Garen's friends, and ours is... I never paid attention to it, but the table we sat in is half obscured, so if you look at it from the outside, at this angle, only Marina's back would be visible to passers-by. If she usually sits there, then Ira might have sat on at that cafe as well. It would make sense with Garen's comment, too. Replacement. She must have only gone there when Marina dragged her in. And they sat there in that same spot that made Ira invisible to anyone on the outside. I wonder if that was intentional. I should ask Marina about it. And also about the kinds of sweets Ira liked, and whether she preferred coffee or tea. I can't wait for Ira to come back. Just tripping flags now. We're just throwing flags all over the place. Visual novel flags aplenty. Oh, I forgot. I totally forgot. Garen came up to us, and it just slipped my mind. I wanted to ask Marina about the man Ira was seeing. It doesn't feel like something she would do, but after everything I've learned, I'm not sure if I knew Ira that well. We don't talk much at breakfast, but I asked my parents if they had heard about her disappearance in the morning. Dad said about what I'd expected. Ah, Grachevsky's daughter? Yes, we got the notice. Do you know you're his dad? Did you see him yesterday? No, we're not acquainted. I don't think he came into work. I see. Do you think they'll find her? Of course they'll find her. It's not a big city. That's true. But there's still been nothing since the news came out. It's been a day. The police would know if she left through the control post. I suppose. It just doesn't feel like anyone's looking. They are. A few of my colleagues went in for questioning. Really? Nothing came of it. It was just a big waste of time. I don't see what someone's teenage rebellion has to do with us. Mom slowly shook her head. Poor girl. It made me feel a little more determined. It's clear the attitude towards the case is pretty much the same between both kids and grown-ups. But it does sound like there's an actual investigation going on, so the police aren't just sitting back. At least there's that. No updates? I haven't heard anything. Yeah, me neither. Boring. The boys at the desk next to me are copying my homework. Everything is already back to normal. The same conversations, the same digs. Hey, at least Shubina here got herself a new friend. Yeah, what's up with that? Get kicked out of the library? I can't go to a cafe now? Look who's getting sassy. We're only curious, you know. It's rare to see you crawl outside your little cave. And what of it? We're just so proud of you, putting yourself out there and all. Want to hang out with us while you're at it? Eh? Man, what are you doing? What? It could be fun. No, it couldn't. Shubina, don't listen to him. Well, how about it? Hey, come on. You're probably all sad after your Erochka went MIA. You gotta cheer up a little. She's fine. Leave her be. We can all go to the movies or something. How's that sound? Jeez, he's just messing with you. Why didn't you stop it already? Dude, don't ruin it. She was about to agree. You're such an asshole. I wasn't going to. I sigh. It's always going to be like this now, huh? Ira might come back soon, but once she's transferred, that's all I'll have to look forward to every day. Don't they get tired of this? It's always the same jokes, although it won't get any better if you keep doing this. It'll only get worse. Worse, huh? I'm trying to imagine what that would look like. She talked about it as if I were being bullied, but that's really not the case, is it? Oh boy! Aji, my dear, I'm going to need you to take a seat on this chair. I've got my notebook pulled out, and we are going to have a talk about your self-esteem. We've all seen Scarecrow. We know what actual bullying looks like. Nobody's hurting me or destroying my clothes. The worst I have to deal with is some tasteless jabs. If anything, I ought to grow a thicker skin. Man, she is just gaslighting the shit out of herself. Imagine she meant the boys would get more cruel, but would they really? Don't guys riff on each other all the time? They always call each other names and laugh about it, right? It's just the way their friendships work. So it's not fair to assume they're trying to make me feel bad. And if they aren't really trying to be mean, what reason would they have to be more cruel? All things considered, they've been treating me rather politely. I mean, I've never been called a dumbass or an asshole. So, I know it was a joke, but speaking hypothetically, would it really be so bad if I went somewhere with them? It may be a bit rude, but I'm also, well, I'm kind of a wuss. No. What are you thinking? Huh? Did you forget? What? Did you forget the last time they caught you all alone? Uh-oh. That was a prank. That time no. It was my fault. I just overreacted. I always do. You will overreact again. It will happen again. But Garen wasn't with them. It wouldn't happen now. it wouldn't be the same. That's right. He'll make it worse. Sorry. You're right. I understand. Woo! That is so much self-gaslighting. Asya. Marina. Hi. Marina runs to me across the hallway. I feel a little better right away. Hey, got home safe yesterday? Isn't it obvious? Yeah, thanks. You? Almost died. What? Okay, so there's this hopscotch on the way to my house. She slipped. Can you believe that? I didn't even sand it. That's a hazard. A deadly hazard. Unforgivable. That's what I'm saying. I told my bro to file a complaint. He just blew me off. Imagine that. It's so terribly rude. I'm basically crippled and he doesn't even care. Oh no. Is it that bad? My butt hurts. All right. Loving Marina so far. She's top tier character. Starting to think, you know what? If there's anybody that's going to be able to pull this girl out of a slump, I think Marina's got a pretty good shot. We just gotta, Marina's just gonna have to kind of dig deep into this girl's psyche a little bit. But you got a friend like Marina around, you can't not be happy, right? Get well soon. Sorry about your butt. We chat about dumb things like that for a minute or two. I still can't wrap my mind around how natural it feels. It's so much fun, but I can't shake off the feeling that we're trying to stave off a question no one wants to hear the answer to. Marina has been nice enough to set an easygoing atmosphere. It's only natural that I should be the one to ruin it. By the way, have you heard anything from Ira yet? If Marina were a dog, her ears would droop. No. You? No. We never had each other's contacts. I see. Should have figured. I doubt she'd call me even if she had my number. Marina was the person that Ira went to. If she did get in touch with anyone, it would have to be her. Her or... Actually, I wanted to ask you about something. Oh, what is it? I look around. The hall is rather crowded, more than I would like. I'm not sure it's a good place to discuss this. Marina seems to understand what's on my mind. Hey, how about we talk about it after school? You don't have any plans, right? I'm free, so yeah, that would be great. Sweet. I've got 5 lessons, so meet me right after. All right. Later then. I gotta get back to my friends. Okay, see ya. She returns to a group of girls on the other side of the hallway. So Marina is pretty popular. Well, duh. She's a really outgoing person. Seems like the type you can get along with just about anybody. I'm just not used to people like that paying any attention to me. It doesn't feel real. As if it's breaking some sort of unspoken rule. As if it's yet another way the universe has allowed me to cheat. The school day passes slowly. The boys don't talk to me after our short morning exchange. That's good. The room felt like it was buzzing with gossip only yesterday, but everyone seems to have already lost interest. What more is there to say? I figure that's how it works when someone you don't exactly care for leaves the picture. If Ira had never stood up for me, I'd probably feel the same. The Russian lesson drags on and on. They called me to the blackboard last time, so I should be safe today. My thoughts drift to a different place, and my eyes wander. The windows. Thin frost engravings have begun appearing on the glass. Later than I expected. Maybe the humidity levels haven't been right. But they always draw it swirly in cartoons. I wonder why. The frost I tend to see is nothing like that. It looks a lot more like an imprint of a prickly pine or a clear surface shattered into fractals. A maze of edges expanding and folding over one another. It forces you to focus and unfocus. It pulls you in like a kaleidoscope. It makes it so that you look at it, into it, and through it. into the same repeating pattern of white barbs, an ornament of needles upon needles upon needles upon needles upon needles upon needles. A glass that's shattered without being broken, an edge without a piercing point. I think I've seen something like that before. Right. It's just like that time. The pattern manifests itself in jagged lines. It draws closer and closer. It invites me in. I almost understood something back then. I almost realized something very good and important. I wasn't in the right state at the time, but maybe now. Maybe that's why I'm seeing it. Maybe it's time. If I just look closer, strain my vision. The concentration of sharp edges is so dense, my head, skin, and eyes begin to sting. Is there a form, a shape, a sign, a number? No, it's not enough. If only I... No, that's too much. It's too bright, too beautiful. It's so overwhelming. My eyes blur. It's so beautiful, I might cry. It's too much, 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 it's too much. A bird flies past the window. Huh? I look around. Everyone is quietly writing in their notebooks. Did anyone hear that? Did anyone see? My eyes snap back to the frost-covered window. It's lovely. Just had to go to the brain zone there for a little bit. I've been there. I know what school's like. It can be kind of boring sometimes. The snow is falling lightly on the yard. The long gray clouds glide placidly across the tundra. I stand by the main entrance and wait for Marina to show up. She should be free at the same time as I, so why isn't she here yet? It's been a couple minutes. A thought occurs, or rather an unpleasant memory. The letter prank from many weeks ago. Could she have... No, that can't be it. Marina isn't like that. I walk down the steps. She might have thought we were meeting in a different spot. It's not like either of us specified we'd meet at the school gate. It must be a misunderstanding. Maybe she had PE and used the back exit? I'll scout the perimeter just in case. The snow around the yard is deep and somewhat bothersome to trudge through. Because of that, when you see someone go behind the school, you know they're either doing sports or trying to smoke without being noticed. I don't believe Marina smokes, though. Oh? I hear soft voices coming from behind the gym. Ha! Marina's class must be getting out of PE. I knew it. Maybe I can catch her there. Don't mess with me. Stop playing fucking dumb. Quiet, damn it. I told you, I don't know. I'm sorry. What? You know what's going on, don't you? Think I forgot? He's been saying random shit. Staring at nothing. Mom's getting real worried and you know this, right? Right? The boy's voice is so shaky. It takes a moment to recognize it's Garen. Wait, Garen? That anxious? You had this, Marina. I'm begging you, please. Please, I don't know what to do. I'm sorry, I don't know. I wish I did, but you got better. Listen, don't give me that. I have a pair of eyes, airtight. I have a pair of eyes, airtight. Why would... Good Lord. I have read way too much today. I know you're not the same or whatever. I get it. But you're functional. So I need to ask you, please. Thud. What? Crud. I wanted to back off sneaky like. Man, did that backfire. Why did I have to slip? Asya? You. Oh shit. Yo, guy. Personal space? Before I knew it, Garen pulls me up by the front of my coat. You little bitch. Think you can eavesdrop on people now, huh? I didn't. Hey, let her go. She was listening in on us. No, I said let her go. He grimaces but looses his grip lightly. So, Shubina, I was waiting for Marina. We were supposed to meet up after school. That's right, we were. Though, I thought we'd meet by the gate. You weren't coming, so I thought I'd look for you. And when I crossed the corner here, I slipped and fell. Jeez. Are you okay? Yes, I think so. So what? You're saying you didn't hear shit? No, nothing. Yeah, right. You suck at lying, Shubina. I'm not. Damn it, Waddick. Drop it already. Whatever. Sure. What? He almost throws me to the side. Marina runs up and saves me from yet another humiliating fall. Piece of shit. I don't believe you for a second. Try and blabber about this to anyone. See where it gets you. Watch your tone. She's got nothing to do with it. You're defending her? Why? You know she just heard all that stuff about you. You want help or not? Garen clenches his fist. Marina doesn't look at him, instead helping me get the snow out of my clothes. So you have a way? We can talk later. Oh wait, no. Why not now? I mean, she totally heard everything we said, right? Might as well. Actually, why don't you do a little recap? How about it? Come on, go ahead. You think you're being clever? This'll come to bite you in the ass, Marina. Yeah, I think I've had enough of you today. Asya, let's go. She grabs my arm and she pulls me in the direction of the schoolyard. Does she just like dragging people around? Hey, Marina. You know where to find me. Marina doesn't turn around to see Garen's barely hidden pained expression. He glares at me. For some reason, it doesn't scare me at all. Before long, we're out on the street. Marina runs her hand across her face with a frustrated moan. Ugh, what a mess. Sorry you got dragged into that, Asuka. No, I'm all right. I should be the one apologizing. Man, I knew I should have brushed him off. That jerk came up to me and said he needed to ask me something real quick. Really? I thought, well, if it's only for a minute. Worst mistake of my life. I'm sorry. Maybe if I came faster. Cut it out. That's not what I get. That's what I get for entertaining him. So, how much did you actually hear? Huh? It's like I told you. I didn't catch anything. I just slipped. Really? You can be honest. I won't bite. No, I'm serious. I only heard some muffled voices. I didn't know it was you. Okay. That's cool then. So, is everything fine? He was in a really bad mood. No kidding. Been a while since I last saw this guy so cranky. I'm all good though. It's all good though. If you say so. Please be safe. Tell that to Waddick. That squirt better watch out. She proudly slaps her bicep. I've been to the gym. I've held weights. 10-kilo deadlift. That bum doesn't know what he's messing with. Whoa, I'll let him know. Marina's voice sounds so carefree. Does she really believe me? If Garen's right about one thing, it's that I'm just no good at lying. But you know what? That doesn't matter. Marina would be happiest if I forgot about it at all. So that's what I'm gonna do. And then my lie will circle back to being true. Bet you didn't think of that, huh? Anyways, I'm hungry as hell. Want to grab a bite? We can go to Z.A.T.O again. Zvezdochka's nice, but I don't have that much allowance left. Oh, I hear ya. Wait, don't tell me I made you empty your pockets yesterday. I didn't know you were running short. No, don't worry. I'm glad we went. I've been looking for an excuse to eat there anyway. We could get something from the store this time if you don't mind. Sure thing. I was just thinking, wow, it's perfect walking weather. It really is. We leisurely make our way down the street, chatting about this and that. Turns out Marina goes to the cafe several times a week with different people. Classmate A on Monday, classmate B and C on Wednesday, classmate D, E, and F on Friday. Jesus Christ! Not only is this girl super popular, but she's apparently loaded. Sounds fun in theory, but I'd probably die if I had to live like that. It's not that bad. If I really didn't want to go, if I really don't want to go, I don't. Still, it must cost you quite a lot. I guess. I get plenty of allowance, so it's whatever. Oh, I see. That's nice then. It's good when parents are so understanding. Though I wasn't really talking about money. I wouldn't know. I live with my big brother. He doesn't care as long as I don't bother him. And I don't bother him as long as I have cash. It's like we have a contract. I like the way this girl operates. Oh, wow. That's pretty cool. You think? Yeah. I mean, it sounds fun living with your sibling. And you get to eat treats at the cafe all the time. Well, not all the time. You think that I'm some sort of sugar addict? So that's where you get all that energy. Now listen here. I'm joking. No, I'm serious though. I don't just stuff my face there every day. We go to the movies pretty often, you know, at the community center. You could tag along sometime if you want. You mean it? Of course. The more the merrier. Though I don't know when we'll get any new films over here. Oh, I heard they're bringing an American flick next week. We have to go. Really? I'd love to. Then it's settled. The whole time Marina and I are browsing through the aisles of the department store, I can't get this invitation out of my head. We'll go to the movies. We'll go to the movies. To a Hollywood film, no less. I'm so happy it's Saturday. A new week can't come soon enough. Ah, isn't that funny? I got the same kind of invite just earlier this morning. But everything about that, even if those boys were only joking, everything about that made me feel disgusting. Funny that. Man, I can't wait to get out of here. The store? The city, dummy. Oh, really? What, you don't? Well, I like it here. I think it's very pretty. Can't argue with that. I just wish there was more to do, I guess. I know they're planning to expand the place. We'll take the barracks down in spring and build new blocks, and then there's talks about a new sports complex. But that stuff will take freaking years. I'm bored now. Oh, I had no idea about the barracks. Really? You really live under a rock, don't you? It sure seems like it. Well, now you know. Point is, there's jack all to do here. Can't wait until I'm done with school. Just a year and a half left. Do you know where you'll study already? No clue. I'll see where life takes me. I'm a person of countless talents. Who knows which one will be my calling? Whoa, really? That's pretty amazing. I don't actually have that many skills, I think. Well, it's all about the mindset. I'll make bank anywhere if I just put my mind to it. As long as it's not math. All right, Marina, a girl after my own heart. Math, or bio, or English, or chemistry, or physics, or Russian, or history, or lit. Wait a second. So how about you? Got any plans yet? Well, I'm only good at writing essays, so probably something in the arts. Oh, I thought you were like a top student or something. No, not at all. I do my homework, but when the teacher makes me do something in front of the class, it's like my hand goes empty. I don't do very well on tests either. Huh, that's surprising. You look pretty brainy. Thanks? No problem. Both of us end up getting fruit juice and sausage rolls. For a while, we walk down the main street and I listen to Marina tell me funny stories. I don't contribute much, but at least she seems to enjoy making me laugh. I probably come across as boring. Perhaps I'm way too easily impressed by mundane things. I look at her smile. It's lovely, and I'm not sure I see anything behind it. But Marina is a very nice person. With nice people like that, it's kind of hard to tell. Maybe she thinks I'm lame but doesn't realize it. Maybe she's stifling that feeling down out of the goodness of her heart. Maybe one day it'll all become too heavy, too unbearable, and that's when she'll explode at me for all the times I acted strange or looked too ugly next to her. That day is getting closer with each passing minute. It's rapidly approaching, and she's none the wiser. But that's fine. I know it's coming, so I will prepare. Until that day, I'll enjoy my time with Marina to the fullest. This small repose didn't come out of nowhere. I understand. Ira, who was supposed to be here until the end of December, went away. The same Ira that came as an answer to all my prayers. Bringing her to me probably cost the world a lot of effort. And when all of that effort was cut short, well, Garen called me a replacement at the cafe. Maybe that's true from his perspective, maybe even from Marina's. But from where I'm standing, Marina is the substitute for everything that Ira stood for. My hope, my shield, my happiness. It makes sense she appeared as soon as Ira vanished. In fact, it all lines up perfectly. I'm surprised I didn't notice it right away. Of course, that's what it is. But then I'm not certain why it isn't working like it should. It's not Marina's fault. It's not the fault of the universe either. That leaves only one other suspect. Me. Something in my brain just refuses to connect. It feels amazing to have someone like Marina go out of her way to talk to me, even if it's only because Ira is missing. Nevertheless, I can't appreciate it fully. I can't get lost in it the way that I'm clearly meant to. As if it's not enough. As if I still keep thinking about Ira all the time. It's only been 2 days since I last met her. 2 days is no reason to panic. Of course, I saw her crying, but it's probably okay, right? Her taking some time to herself is nothing new, and she's really tough, so she'll be fine. Of course she will. Everyone being so blasé about her vanishment seems vapid, but when you look at it objectively, the situation isn't that alarming. I'm just being a crybaby like always. Then again, that is a harmful way of thinking. If I believe the universe has let something bad happen to someone like Ira, then I'd be doubting the world's sense of justice. Not only that, but I would also be rejecting the privilege I've been given. I want to draw an apt comparison, but all the metaphors are falling short. Maybe I'm like a child who was gifted a doll, lost it, and then started to pout when the replacement wasn't identical to the... No! See? That's what happens. I start comparing wonderful people to toys. What's wrong with me? Even when trying to explain how ungrateful I'm being, I find the most despicable way to do so. I really don't know if I have a soul at all. Jesus! Are you okay? Marina looks at me expectantly, holding her hands up to the hot air steam. In our aimless strolling, we've reached the warm vents next to the back entrance of the research center. The snow around the chutes has melted, forming uneven splashes of dark soil, lovingly sprinkled with months-old cigarette butts. Yeah, why? You look kind of down. If you're tired of my blabbering, you can just say so. I can get a bit carried away. No, I was listening, really. Yeah, I just figured you're too polite to tell me to shut up. I wouldn't. I like listening to you. Honest? Yeah, honest. Your stories are fun. And you have so many friends. I'm surprised that, I appreciate you making time for me at all. Please. Am I supposed to sit on my butt eating cake while Ira's gone? I mean, just yesterday. We actually have important stuff to talk about. And heck, it's nice to break off from the schedule every once in a while. Variety is the spice of life, yeah? Ah, right. I kind of put a damper on your plans. Sorry. Dude, I just said it's cool. I like talking to you. It's like relaxing. Relaxing? Yep. It's weird saying that with the disappearance and all. But when I discuss this stuff with you, it doesn't feel so scary. That's amazing. I've actually felt that way since yesterday. I thought talking about such things should make you anxious, but it doesn't feel that way at all, right? Now that's scary. What kind of therapy is that? It's pretty strange, huh? Speaking of which, you wanted to ask something? Right, yes. There's this rumor going around, and I don't know if I believe it. Maybe you know? Was Ira seeing some, older man? Figures you'd hear it eventually. Yes, I thought it might be true at first. That Ira could have eloped with a person or something like that. But you never mentioned anything of the sort, so it's probably just gossip. Elope? Ew. Ew? Why? I thought it sounded quite romantic. Romantic? The guy is like 35. Well, love has no age, right? No, it absolutely does, Asya. Asya, love has an age. We've got to, in the day's modern world, we've got to put our foot down and make it very well known that love has an age. Yuck. Don't go around saying stuff like that. It's dangerous. My face goes red. Did I really say something that embarrassing? Okay, well, I don't really say anything when others bring this up. Like, if somebody asks me about it, I go, man, I've never seen her do anything like that. What a load of crap. But you, I think you'll understand. That's my brother. Huh? That guy. The old guy. That's my bro. So, Ira and your brother are... No. They're not like that at all. Gross. She sticks her tongue out as if she's about to gag. That bad? I would literally die. Oh no. But what's going on then? If you don't mind telling me. It's fine. I think if anyone should know, it's you. Really? I can trust you, right? You're not gonna run and tittle tattle to the first chance you get, right? Of course. I mean, of course not. Okay, thought so. Anyways, my brother Lev, he works in the labs, like the ones at the research complex. He's been helping Ira. Helping? Like with what? I guess you could call it managing her stress. Huh? She has a kind of neurotic condition. Sometimes her head just goes haywire and there's nothing she can do. Lev says it's some kind of brain chemistry stuff. I can't say anything more than that. So when she got angry at our classmates, no, that's Ira. That's Ira at her soundest, if you can believe it. Oh. You know, when you know it when you see it. Sometimes she just can't focus on anything, any sound, any person. Sometimes her mind gets tangled and she starts to panic. Things like that. Maybe she starts looking really exhausted. I see. You think she was tangled up the day we saw her? Yeah, absolutely. It hasn't been that bad in a long while. Not even a year ago when she started treatment. All along. This whole time I had zero clue. The more I learn, the stupider I feel. Just picturing her going through all of that makes my heart ache. Poor Ira. We're lucky, really. I mean, I don't know where she'd be if Lev refused to help. There's only so much I could do, but he got Ira meds, some pills to keep her head in check. They're not the type you can get from a pharmacy. You mean illegal drugs? What? No. Don't make it sound so scary. Sorry, maybe I misunderstood. Jeez, it's nothing that bad. It's just a new type of pill, so it's hard to come by. Oh, wow. Well, anyway, I doubt Ira followed Lev's recommendations to a T, but at least she got better for a while. Well, that's incredible. Your brother must be an amazing person. Both of you. Yeah, stop it. I don't do much. Probably annoyed her more than anything. I'm sure you were important to her, too. Eh? You think so? Mm-hmm. Well, who knows? Who knows? Ira rejected the therapy after all. What? She just flat out refused a month ago. Stopped taking her pills, stopped coming to our place. And, well, you saw what happened. But so when she was with Marina that night and saying that it was too late and that she can't go back, maybe it means that like the treatment won't work anymore for whatever's going on with her brain. Why? She was feeling better, right? You said it helped. Marina solemnly shrugs. She just decided that she didn't want it anymore. Meds can have some awful side effects, so I can't really blame her. Still, I wish she talked about it with us. Without the pills, those little states will only worsen. Why didn't you say any of this earlier? Huh? Why would you keep this to yourself? Why would you not tell anyone? She might be in danger. What if she gets injured when she's in that state? Are you seriously asking me that? I told you why we can't go around telling people she had issues like that. Think about her kid brother for a second. Think about Ira for a second. You really think their family reputation is worth more than her safety? That's not right at all. Jesus, Asya, I'm not saying that. Look, let's say I told the police about Ira's problem. Let's say I told them Lev was helping her. What then? What would that change? Would it point them towards a location, a culprit? Maybe it'd give them a motive. Yeah, I guess there's that. But so what? What do you mean, so what? They'll know she didn't run away just because she was rebelling or throwing a fit or anything silly like that. Then everyone will understand it's serious. Everyone will work hard to find her. Marina's bitter laugh is sharp enough to sting. They'll take it seriously? Band together? Asya, you should be on TV or something. Listen, Asya, Asyenka, that's not how it works at all. You mean the police? The world? You think everyone will suddenly feel bad for her? That's cute. Let me tell you what people will actually say. People will say, oh, that makes sense. I always thought there was something off with her. That's right. She was totally messed up in the head. Yeah, this was bound to happen. God, that's so freaking utterly true. You see this so much. This is something you see so much. This is speaking a lot of truth right now. Sick people can just snap. It's sad, but what can you do? No point in looking now. Betting a 10 she killed herself in a ditch. Betting 100 she froze to death. Shut up! Don't say that! Stop lying to me! I'm not lying, damn it. That's how it's gonna go, and you know it. They'll turn it into an excuse to gossip more. They'll turn it into an excuse to brush her off. Her life, her choices, her disappearance, everything. Even if Ira's really gone, everyone will remember her as that. She'll be the basket case that always had it coming. Does that have a nice ring to you? That's just not right. That can't be right. It's a hard pill to swallow. Marina, be mad at me all you want. You have no idea how mad I am. But if I betrayed Ira's trust like that, I'd never live it down. I'd hate myself for the rest of my life. So why are you telling me this? Because she told me you looked up to her. So I believed you'd understand. Maybe I was wrong. You think Ira would want to tell everyone about this? Think she'd come back and thank us? Send a blessing from beyond the grave? Don't talk about her like that. Huh? Come on now, Asuka. You gotta face reality. You know how everybody will react when... No, that's not what I mean. I wiped the tears and snot that have apparently been pouring down my face. Don't talk about her like she's dead. Marina's lip trembles. She quickly sniffs her nose and flexes her collar. I don't really believe she's dead, you know. I want you to understand, all right? Ira kept silent for a reason. I don't know if she's right or wrong for that, but I get it. When people learn about these things, it never turns out good. It's just degrading. I understand. Do you? Yes, you're probably right. Not about everything, but about Ira. I can understand that. But Marina, you're also afraid, aren't you? If everyone learns about your family helping Ira with her condition, they'll suspect Lev, right? Oh, yeah. She's got kind of a greedy... There's a bit of a selfish stake in this for her in that she's protecting herself and her family as well. And not wanting this to get out. You said he got her this rare medication. Did Ira's parents know about that? No, but I don't think you're allowed to do that, are you? Marina, you're a little selfish, huh? No, it's okay. I know you're worried about Ira. Really. You helped her because you cared about her, right? Your brother, too. Of course we did. Yeah. So please don't pretend. Don't pretend you're keeping quiet only for her sake. Or for the sake of Tolik. I mean, I'm not pretending. I know. I just wanted to say, I don't think it's bad that you're also worried for yourself. That's all. Yeah, sure. Why not? I'm scared to get in trouble. There. You don't have to say it like that. What? I'm saying it. I'm putting it out there. I don't want to get in trouble. I don't want my brother to get in trouble. I don't want him to lose his job. Is that what you want to hear, Asya? Marina, please. I don't want to fight with you. You're the one who started screaming at me. I don't want to fight either, you know? I'm sorry. I shouldn't have yelled. Please forgive me. Jeez. Why so serious all of a sudden? It's not a big deal. Maybe. I thought it was important. Sorry. Don't apologize. I feel like a total bully now. Oh, sorry, I'll stop. No, cut it out. Don't look at me like that. Don't look at me with those puppy dog eyes. All right, I'll look away. You... Oh, for crying out loud. Marina chuckles and lowers her head. Her smile is wry and tired, but for some reason, I don't feel sad looking at it. Something about her defeated expression makes me feel hopeful. That doesn't sound very nice when I put it like that. Sorry. I, get carried away as well. Oh no, not at all. You weren't rude or anything. No, really. I'm not usually like that. I don't talk like that. I know. And you're right. I said it in a nasty way, but you're right. I can come up with 100 of these noble excuses, but they're just that. Excuses. I'm not trying to keep my nose clean in the end. It's really lame. That's not true. You need to look out for your own family, too. All of the good you did for your sake still matters. Please don't belittle it like that. Maybe it does. Blah. I don't know anymore. Everyone's just looking to save their own skin at the end of the day. Every man's an animal, yeah? That's not what I meant at all. No? I think you're still a very good person, Marina. You're a funny girl, Asya. What? Really? I don't know what to make of you. I don't know how it works, but I just want to trust you. How to explain? It feels like you'd never judge a person. Really? Mm-hmm. At first I thought you were like really innocent. Not dumb, but maybe a little dumb. Sorry. I don't think that's really true though. I don't think you're naive. You know, I can usually make an easy read on people. With you though? Well, maybe it's because I only met you yesterday. But you're really nice, Asya. Nicer than I could ever hope to be. No, please don't say that. Nice is meaningless when applied to me. I'm not really charitable. I'm not really kind. I'm not really honest. I've been nothing but a hypocrite this whole conversation. But Marina says all of the things so genuinely that I don't have the strength to shut her down. It's like that love letter, only the other way around. Her kind words aren't really true. This time I am aware of that, while Marina herself has no idea. Does that diminish the value of those words? No. Marina didn't choose to be wrong. Kindness can be misguided, but it still deserves appreciation, real or not. It deserves gratitude. Thank you. I'm not sure if I said counts as a compliment. Of course it does. I look into the world, a world where everyone is kind to me, a world where every side I see is beautiful, an unjust, lovely world. Its kindness is misguided on a scale that I can't even fathom, but calling it misguided is an insult to the universe itself. What do I know about what's worthy and what isn't? At most, I'm a conceited gnat. I shouldn't even try to understand the whats and whys. The only thing I have the right to do, the only reasonable thing for me to do is say thank you. So I will do just that. I'll say it. I'll say it as many times as it takes to get my feelings across. In other words, I'll say it endlessly. Oh Lord. Oh God. It's literally to the beat of the music. You've got to be kidding me. That's it. Oh, we're going full visual novel language now. All right. It's not a visual novel until you've had a word full of the same two-word phrase. It's not enough. My life is finite, and so is my gratitude. It will never be enough, even if I keep living until our dying sun swallows the earth. It's a promise I will never fulfill, so I'll retract it. I apologize. I need to try a different approach. The number of gratitudes I can express will always be finite and meager. But what if the gratitude itself becomes infinite? An expression of endless gratitude. Is that possible? Does it sound right? I can repeat my thanks for as long as I live, like a pulsar emitting wave after wave of electromagnetic radiation. Yes, just like that. A pulsar's radiation travels endlessly inside a vacuum. Mine would be able to do the same, but right now my signals keep getting buried under 10,000 kilometers of our planet's atmosphere. They're too weak. They dissipate under the weight of over 5 quadrillion tons of air. Well, not as much as if they travel straight up, but I'm not good enough at math to do the numbers. All I know is that my signal isn't strong enough. So then what can I do? I can become an astronaut and fire off my messages from orbit. That has to work. Except I don't have anything that it takes to be an astronaut. The next best thing would be to send a strong radio signal from the surface, but sending a transmission powerful enough to break through the Earth's atmosphere requires equipment that's way out of my reach. It's in the same realm of possibility as me actually traveling to space. But then what other options are there? How can my broadcast persevere? Ah, right. Isn't it obvious? Of course, it's so much like me to rely on others. It's so much like me to look for external means of getting what I want. The answer is right there, right in front of my nose. The answer is in my reflection. It's staring at me from the bathroom mirror. Oh Lord. You doing okay there, Asya? All right. Just making sure there, pal. Me. It's all about me. I am my own parabolic antenna. The strength of my signal is decided by my own level of gratitude. It's a matter of my resolve. It's a matter of admiration. It's a matter of dedication. If my signal is unable to pierce through the sky, that's a personal failing of mine. That's something I'm responsible for fixing. Can I do that? I can. Naturally, I can. Any point made against that will be an excuse. I just need to work hard. I need to work hard so that I will feel so much more grateful. I need to overflow with adoration. I need to overflow with reverence. I need to overflow with love. If I fail to do that, my voice will never make it to the cosmos. And then, when I'm so overwhelmed with grace that I could die, I'll get up to the highest point atop sea level that I'm able to reach. I'll climb up high and I'll look into the sky and I will angle myself so that the trajectory is just right. Then I will start the most powerful transmission to date. I will scream thank you and I love you so loud that all of the people in the radius of 3,000 kilometers will feel it in their hearts and bones and muscles, and their TV signals and radios will break. And the next day, the whole world will report a radio signal of unprecedented strength blasting through the communism peak. Although maybe Mount Erebus is more realistic. If I remember right, Dad climbed it when he was in university. At least he has a pen tucked away in one of his drawers. Maybe I should ask him about it. No, better not. He's tired after work. I should go to my room. Tomorrow's the weekend, so I can stay up late. I don't need to do any homework today either. I have a whole evening to myself. I will rest. And starting tomorrow, I will work harder than ever before. I will love this world with everything I've got. Well, that certainly was, holy crap, that was so much. Good Lord. We have taken quite the turn here in a mere 3 episodes. But knowing that there's some kind of mental illness involved, and Vadim was even pointing out that there's something up with Marina. It sounds like she has experience in this as well, and if her brother is involved, then he very likely treated her. So is she just like in the research institute or something then? Because that's where the drugs are. Huh. Really no idea where we go from here, and whatever's going on in Asya's mind right now, good Lord, she is completely redlined into this whole, like, the way she is internalizing all of these terrible things and the ways that she is unable to accept anything good, despite the fact that that's really what she needs. Like, she can't internalize it as anything she's worthy of, is just, God, that's so sad. Huh. Man. Again, did not expect this game to be hitting as hard as it is hitting, but that is going to do it for now. Thanks for your time as always, and I hope you have a nice rest of your whatever, wherever you are, and we will catch you next time. Bye! Papa!